This is to good living and happiness, and I always believe in one thing: always drink to make merry and not when you're upset. So it's celebration all the time.
Today we have a very, very special guest, one of the sweetest, cutest, and one of my dearest friends. This is Karan Tacker in the house. Hi, Karan.
What's up? How are you?
I like how you said you have a date today, not with one, but with many girls from the tribe.
That is true.
Hi, how's everybody doing? Well, there's a lot of women here.
Karan, tell us where you are and what you're doing. I know you're not in Bombay right now.
I'm in Ambi Valley. It's been about 2 weeks since I've been here. I thought, I needed all the right reasons to kind of get out of Bombay. COVID, I think, is a good reason because Bombay's been soaring. My parents are sort of, they have their own set of ailments. So keeping those in mind, and my building had a couple of cases. So, just trying to be safe. I thought it's a nice kind of getaway. And, my parents, Bichara, they've not been out of the house in 100 days. I've kept them in a separate lockdown. I don't know what the government is doing, but there's a separate lockdown which is done by me for my family. So I thought, it'd be nice. They can step out. They can do, like walks. So I forcefully send them out every day. And it's been lovely. It's been a lot of fun.
I really loved Special Ops. I finally got a chance to watch it.
Thank you.
The girls are raising their hands. Raise your hand if you loved it, if you watched it and you enjoyed. There you go. You have a full house. And since it's in a happy hour, Karan said he's going to teach us a special cocktail and how to make it. And I think everybody has come prepared. And I think everyone's ready. So I'm going to hand it over to you, our mixologist extraordinaire.
My logic of a cocktail, especially one at home, and this comes from a lot of my experiences actually come from all my travels. About 12 years back, I was in Sri Lanka and I'd gone for a photo shoot and I was living with this Russian couple who was also the photographer. And, the husband came home and he opened a bottle of vodka and he poured himself a drink and he sat down and had a drink with me. And, about 12 years back, at least, for me, because I've been so close with my family, alcohol was like daru. It was consumed only on occasions, so to say. So I was like, wow, this is really cool. People are so liberated. So I was like, I want to figure a cocktail for myself. If I come back home after a tiring day, it's got to be easy, it's got to be yummy, and it's got to have like my own edge. So this is one of my most favorite things to do. One of my most favorite cocktails actually, and it's very easy to do because I feel like when you make a cocktail at home, it should not be complicated. I personally love wine glasses, and I think any cocktail on a wine glass just makes it a little more elegant, especially when you're making it for a girl. You always get a little brownie points there. So this is a Malta. For anyone that knows what a Malta is, it's santre ka cousin. So it's really like juicy and it's got its own flavor. So I throw in a Malta, and for me, gin is really special. I discovered gin about 2.5 years back, and I fell in love with it. I like to just pour myself. I pretty much eyeball my drinks because I feel like you're not at a bar, no one's getting paid. You don't have to pay for this, so the more the better. And what I do is I've got a soda here. Sorry, I'm trying to make do with whatever I have. So I don't have tonic here, unfortunately. But what I do if I'm making a drink for a girl, because I know like girls enjoy their drinks slightly sweeter, I do a half tonic.
Lots of gin.
My kind of girl, Malini, and I fill up the rest with soda. So now what this does and why is this nice? Because tonic has quinine in it, right? And gin has juniper berries. When you mix juniper berries with quinine, it makes a really delicious flavor. And when you add any fruit that's citrusy, it leaves that sort of a fragrance in it. So we should all do this together. Cheers, guys. I don't know if we can drink like this on Facebook or wherever this is going live.
Yes, we can.
Why not? Responsibly. Cheers, guys.
That's quite refreshing, actually, I must say. Let's do a calorie view, Gauri, so we can all see everybody's. Cheers, everybody.
Calorie view. I thought you said a calorie view.
Calorie, no, I don't care about the calories.
This is to good living and happiness, and I always believe in one thing: always drink to make merry and not when you're upset. So it's celebration all the time.
That's absolutely true. And this is nice and refreshing and a lovely way to spend a Saturday.
Karan, first of all, I have been a biggest fan of you ever since your first show, I guess, Ek Hazaron Mein Meri Behan Hai. I've been watching you since that long, from that time, and I have watched Special Ops as well. So I wanted to ask, how has the journey been for you? And also, if there is any special prep that you had to do for Special Ops?
So the real prep that went into it is because Farooq Ali has this very large graph, from the point of being scouted to being recruited to going out of the field, from the first mission onwards, and and finally finding Ekla Khan. There's a lot of complexity in the character, and I know every actor says that. But the fact of the matter is, constantly I have a face on because I'm playing a different guy. But I'm petrified because I know that at any point I can get caught, and this entire mission could go kaput. So just trying to ace that was a real challenge. So what I did is I created small notes with every scene, which was not anything to do with the scene as much. It was a self-thought, because what happens is when we don't really shoot linear, so we shoot very haphazardly, and everything just happens on the fly. So it was just a mental note to kind of be in an emotional state of mind. So I used to always read that, and I used to go into the scene. So I always have a subtext, and I have my mind working on another thing. So that really looks interesting on camera. So that's the process that I really worked hard on to ace Farooq Ali. And if you've noticed, Farooq has three different parts, right, from the young days to. So I will try to work on the body language. I made few notes on how he should be. So final Farooq Ali, if you see, never slouches. He's all up tall. He's proud of the fact that he is, he's a Muslim Indian who's fighting terrorism. So, just keeping all those things in mind. And, I think making those small notes is what was my process. And that's what I did. Yeah.
So we have a little something we do before we go. Everybody has brought a piece of paper and a pen, and they're going to write down a word that they think of when they think of you. Okay, let's see what it says. Cute and hearty. Hold it up closer to the screen. Can you read them? Forever crush. Cuteness overload. You're getting a lot of cutes. Too hot to handle. Okay, I'm going to just do a giant heart if you can see it. Because now that
I love for you too, Malini.
Yay!
Can you all read?
Every big-hearted and honest.
That was great.
That's so sweet. Okay, so we're going to send that picture.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
This is a very happy evening for me. Thank you so much, girls, for the lovely things you said.
Thanks so much, Karan. Have a great evening. Everyone who's watching this live, I hope you enjoyed this.
Bye. Thank you so much,
Karan. Thank you so much.